This looks like the worst place in the goddamn world.
Oh, fudge. Jason!
Who's there? Who's there?
Yeah, I'd say keep going after your buddy who just got drugged off by the vampires. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so if he hasn't become... Alright, well, that doesn't work. What you get for taking a shot. So, if Kadoom didn't become one of these big nasties, that means they don't just turn them into one of them, they turn them into almost like thralls or... Oops.
What the hell? Help me! Buenas tardes.
gross.
Teach you to mess with a Marine.
God damn, I love you. Jason and Salim, probably my two favorites in this game. I like Nick, fun guy, but
I come in peace.
Don't you fucking move. All this shit, it's on you. If you people hadn't ambushed us, none of this would have happened.
I don't mean you any harm. I swear.
No shit. I'm the one holding the gun. Honestly, I'm just glad to see a human face.
Me too. Your friend said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is not always true, but if we both want to live, we must fight as one. The sword and the shield.
They're too wordy for my liking. But I'm in.
okay.
If I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me, best believe me, following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
That looks like our best way through.
Okay, and now we're just all suddenly saying vampires.
The other can slip through.
Go!
Are you okay?
What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere. You got any idea what we're dealing with?
They're vampires.
Not possible.
My father once told me, if something looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Beginning to.
Thanks. What's first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
Hold my son.
PM. Something unholy has happened. As I sat with my wife, I noticed something in her hand. Lady Bradshaw's brooch. She must have pulled it from her shirt when she grabbed at her. Turning it over, I noticed that it looked like one of the creatures we'd exhumed from the cocoons. Were these the demons Mary had spoken about? Had Bradshaw known all along what we'd find down here? Then Mary's corpse moved. It was not my wife. It was something inhuman. It leapt at me, and only the bars of the cell spared me from its fury.
You seem like you got your head screwed on. So I gotta ask, what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
For us, we had no choice. Your friend Nick? I like him. He was good to me.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
Yeah, well, this isn't one of those days.
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
It's to honor the dead. It's the reason I fight.
It's as good a reason as any.
It's a damn good reason. The only reason.
I have no grievance with you.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Listen. There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
It's not entirely true, yet I'm not completely informed on it, but I know enough that it wasn't. That the Iraq War and 9/11 not 100% connected. There's some maybe bits and pieces, but not necessarily, one for one, shall we say. In a lot of ways, it was a U.S. overreach. I can admit that. Though I can also say, with this game taking place, especially in 2003, I think it's very understandable why Jason would be mad at the Iraqis and why he would be, see them as the enemy. It's not, it's not a race thing. It's not anything other. That's what he signed up to fight, to get back at the people that they thought did that. It was pretty simple. Like I said, we know more now.
We get the fuck out of here.
But back then, it was a little different. You want to say it was the higher-ups that, the people giving the orders that, were more the problem, fine. But, you know, boots on the ground like Jason, not so much. I don't know. Like I said, I'm mostly uninformed. I'm just kind of spouting off. Though you do have to give credit to this game, and this is an interesting
Looks to me like a
sort of scenario or conversation between these two.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your bag, be my guest.
Yeah, better than no explosive. I'm a little mad about the white phosphorus, that it's,
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
Every time you say something smart, you follow it with something dumb.
what was I saying? Really, that paper would not be that clean after this long. Oh, time of death. 2013, the military time, not the year.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Nope.
First of January, 1947, 1 a.m. The saboteur has struck again, sealing us in here. We are hopelessly trapped with those things. All around us, they shriek from the darkness. Crow has set up his machine gun, pointed towards the catacombs. Mary was right. We cannot fight that which does not live. There is only one option now. Bring the whole damn temple down on them. Even if it means bringing it down on our own heads. They cannot be allowed out of here.
Okay, I was about to say, if I stand up and she moves, I'm about to piss myself. How are they doing that? Like, how are they testing the amount of adrenaline in the blood and all this stuff in 1947 in the middle of a temple? It's a little odd to me. Okay, you know what? I've gotta stand up, stretch my legs. I also gotta go get a water. So give me a second. All right, thanks for waiting. That 2 seconds after I put the cut in.
Those explorers got there first. Hold up, will you?
What are you doing? You think they're still alive? That's hopeful.
Hope is all we got left. your wife?
Oh, I see. Now you want to talk.
I was wrong to judge you. You're all right.
Most people are good. You just have to realize that before they're gone.
I mean, I think that's a pretty fair way of putting it. I mean, I agree with the sentiment. I mean, most people, I would say, are good. It's just kind of a lot of times people are put in bad situations.
Well, this place is a jack in the box.
You know, I guess you could also say that bad people pit good people against each other.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You see that elevator cable? The explorers must have gone down.
I don't think they made it back up.
That winch still looks functional.
No,
No?
we are not going down there. The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fired up.
You crazy? If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own home?
What I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator working.
Yeah, you guys just had a nice moment. Yeah, it kind of ruined it there. No, I do got to agree with Salim's reluctance to go down there.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow? Let's hope nothing unfortunate has befallen Sergeant K. Those taken by the abyss seldom live to tell the tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies who cannot seem to bury the hatchet unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
Oh, that was so cool. You catch the lightning flash there on the side as his skull